Thanks for joining in. We went for some grocery shopping. Our fridge was completely bare because we just, yeah. She's waiting for. It's open. Lions are here. All right. Yeah, everything's good with the car. Just taking a look at the K-tuner here. Love this thing, by the way. Christopher, how we doing? I'm gonna go ahead and turn this car off now. Like that Type bar thing there. Matthew. All right, it's raining again. Shade. We just my ghetto little cardboard box there. Let's take a look around here. Привет! I'm sure that's what that means. We got the Beamer, Prelude up in the air. Got some announcements for the Prelude, of course. Some disaster has struck. And WRX, we gotta get a battery soon. Real quick, Shades Wades. So let me turn this around. Shades Wades, unfortunately, his DC5 Type S, he's been building it for like years now. He's really been building it up lately. Unfortunately, Shades Wades lost his DC5, guys. Very upsetting. I've been offering my support. If you guys can offer Shades Wades some support, go over to Shades Wades channel and offer him some support. I mean, it sucks. Can you imagine? You know, if I only had one car, let's say I only had a Type R, and the Type R got flooded or something, I'd be very upset. So Shades Wades, man, my heart goes out to you. Let's go through some announcements. Let me do some things here. Let me open up the garage. We literally just got home. I didn't want to make you guys wait or anything. So I immediately got some live. Get some crap out of the way. Say hello to the S2000. There she is. So, all good here. Yeah, sucks about Shades Wade's DC5, man. Very upsetting. Daniel, is that you? That's a new picture. Yeah, the door's automatic here. We got that little motor back there. Yeah, it goes up by itself. So some announcements. A lot of things on their way here. There's a box right over here. Where is it? Right there. From Acuity for the Type R. So that's going to be going into the Type R soon. I won't spoil the secrets. I'll open it up. I'll do a full video. What was that? Thought we lost power for a second. That would not have been good. Lose power here a lot. But yeah, we have the Acuity instruments things to go in. We have, oh man, we have some Mishimoto things on their way. We have a bunch of modifications coming to the Type R, this very Type R. I have a video coming out soon talking about the overheating issues. The Type R, even stock, has overheating issues, unfortunately. So I'll be talking about that as well. There's a number of things we can do to fix that, but we'll talk about that in another video. And then we have the Prelude, some of the Prelude announcements. The Prelude, we're going to actually race this weekend. We're going to go doing hill climbs. Unfortunately, I did get sick, so I came back from vacation. I'm sure you guys may or may not have noticed, but I came back from vacation. I was completely sick. I was done. I had food poisoning. My back was tweaked because I got into a little accident in Dominican Republic. That's where I was for vacation, in case you guys missed it. Follow me on Instagram. I try to update you guys on Instagram a lot. We got back, and we got back on Tuesday, and I was planning to make a ton of videos, and I already had some videos filmed to edit, but I couldn't do anything. I was out. I was basically out till yesterday. Today was the first day really I went out and did anything. Yesterday I went out for lunch, but I came back right back home. I really couldn't do anything. So I apologize for not uploading any videos really this week. You know, it's not used. I'm not used to doing that. I felt pretty bad. No pictures, no videos. So this coming week we have a ton of things happening, and no worries about that. But back to the Prelude. We had some disaster strike to it. I'll cover that in a video. But I ordered some eBay parts, installed them, and then I turned the car on, and it didn't work out the way I wanted to work out. So I'll do a dangers of eBay parts very soon. That's why it's still up in the air. We couldn't get it to race, unfortunately, this weekend. So we got 2 weeks to get it to the next hill climb race. And that's the update on that. And then obviously, we made 10,000 Ks, 10,000 subs, 10K subs, man. It's been quite the ride to get here. It's quite the milestone. I'm not gonna, you know, and it's all thanks to you guys. Thanks to you guys watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys for watching the videos, for supporting me. I'm really I'm humbled by the fact that you guys, to have 10,000 of you guys enjoying my videos, and you know, it's just a car guy trying to live out his dream of going racing, right? And I found no other way than to start a YouTube channel. So thanks to you guys for supporting me. Without you guys, I mean, I wouldn't have any of this stuff in front of me that I'm looking at. I wouldn't have, for example, I wouldn't have, if this camera would turn around, the Type R. I wouldn't have the Prelude as a race car. I probably would have sold the Prelude if it wasn't for you guys. I wouldn't have a WRX. I'd probably have a Beamer and a pickup truck if it wasn't for you guys. So again, this is all thanks to you guys. You guys give me the confidence and energy to keep on going. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot more things. Some changes coming to the channel. You guys will be seeing more things happening, like I said, to the Type R. I'm gonna modify the crap out of it. I'm gonna make it into a race car. So within the next 12 months, the Civic Type R will be a race car. Mark my words. I mean, that's my goal anyway. I may not make it, right? You know, you make goals for yourself to try to reach them, and you may not be able to make it. But I'm going to slowly start making the Type R more and more into a race car. It has huge potential, so we're going to be doing that. So I'll have the Type R as a race car. I'll have the Prelude as a race car, and I think we're going to be needing 2 daily drivers. So I think we'll have this for Jane as a daily driver, her car, and the WRX will be my daily driver. What do you guys think about that? Daily driven WRX with some possibilities of some rally crosses in the winter. So Brian, just real quick, Brian says CTRs are already a race car. It is a race car, but it needs a roll cage, a roll bar, to make it SCCA legal. So I'll be doing that. I'll be doing a harness. I'll be drilling holes in it. You guys are going to be kind of upset with me, but it has to be done. Yeah, and we have to fix the overheating issues. This thing overheats even from the factory. There's no denying it. It gets too hot. And while the computer says it's okay, I just don't like the temperatures that it gets up to. Not my thing. So I'll be fixing the overheating issues. And yeah, so I'll be adding, and also I'll be adding a couple of garages here. So I've been talking about it, and I've actually been looking at some garages, from one right there and then another one over there. At least one of the garages will have a lift, a proper car lift, so I don't have to keep on, you know, going under the car down here, getting my knuckles scraped, my head scraped, all that crappy stuff. You know, this ground is not the cleanest. It always rains here. Take a look at this. You know, I get, you know, pretty dirty all the time. Not that I really care. I don't mind getting dirty, but it's more comfortable if you're, you know, you have a garage and you can work through the winter, all that good stuff. Yeah, so really excited. 10K subs. I didn't know how long it was gonna take me. It took me basically 10 months from when I really started doing this to today to get 10K subs. And again, I want to thank all of you guys for getting me there. So let's get Jane. I don't know where she is. She's probably still putting away the groceries. And actually, it's been a while. I actually didn't drive the Type R for like 3 weeks before today. I took it to the racetrack. I changed the brake pads, did a bunch of videos with it, and I just parked it. Never even drove it. And then finally, I took it out today, and man, was it good. It felt really good to be back at the saddle. The car is amazing with that modified clutch master cylinder. I mean, if you guys have a Type R, I really recommend you get a modified clutch master cylinder from E-Man or K20Z3 all motor. I really do love the way the car shifts now. I haven't had one grind since the new transmission was put in, along with that clutch master cylinder. I have some more shifter updates coming up soon from Acuity. You guys will see that, and a shift knob coming in too as well. There's no secret. I've been wanting to change that. So let's go through some comments. Where's Jane at? Let's look for Jane. I'm so crappy at comments. Let's go find her. How are y'all doing today? Where's Jane at?
Hi.
We're ready for comments, and you're far away. She's putting away all the groceries. Might as well show you. We literally just got a bunch of groceries.
And sandwiches.
My friend Adam, he's a creator of Drift, sent me some coffee because he says my coffee game is not good enough. Gave me the recipe. So in case you guys want some good recipe, this is the recipe for good coffee. And he sent me like this thing and some coffee beans. So big thanks to Adam. If you're on here, let me know. He's a really, really good friend of mine, of course. Let's take a look at the fridge. What do we got in the fridge? I never show you guys the fridge. My favorite hot sauce. We got my yogurt. This is basically my breakfast. I have one of these and a cup of coffee in the morning. That's it. Changed it up a little bit. Every once in a while I have a craving for soda. I've had this for like 5 months in here. Still has a bunch of cans left, so I don't really drink it that much. And we got the obligatory alcohol. And up here as well, we got a bunch of alcohol. Can't go wrong with that. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. You ready for some comments, Jane?
How do you want to? Where do you want to?
Yeah, let's just go sit and hang out here in the living room. Make it a little more personal with you guys. That's part of the changes I'm gonna make. I'm gonna just make things more personal with you guys. You know, I don't mind sharing more of my life. If you guys want to see it more, let me know. If you guys don't like seeing my personal life, you guys can tell me too, and I'll stop. But I'm making it more casual and things like that. So let's start. Man, we have a lot of comments. We got this Privyet, yo Shades, what's up Shades? It's always raining here. I know, this is like the most rain I've ever seen in the Northeast. Everything's wet, the leaves and everything is luscious. It's like luscious green. I mean, I could show you guys actually. I never really show you guys the backyard. There's the cat. Where is he? Where's the cat? There he is. Attack of the loon. There he is. Attack of the loon. But yeah, we got a bunch of spotlights and things like that. But that's the property. Love it. So luscious and green. But we can't enjoy it. I just keep cutting the grass every week because the grass grows too fast. Anyway, I'm rambling on. Back to you guys. What do we got here? Basically in the beginning of it. So Apollo, what's going on? Justin, what year is my Prelude? It's actually a 1997 5th gen Prelude. In that first year, the Nordic Mist is the only year the Nordic Mist color is like a purplish color came out in 97 only, which is really cool. Chris is watching the Xbox One E3 live stream. Mm-hmm. Some awesome games coming. I play video games as well. I play PUBG, if you guys know what that is. Probably all of you know what PUBG is.
PUBG.
And
Battlefield.
And I play Battlefield 1. And I was gonna buy Titanfall 2, just for fun, because I like mech stuff. But I don't know. What do you guys think about Titanfall 2? Courtney, what's up, Courtney? It's been a while. Yeah, it was a rough week. It was a really rough week. I was out of it completely. I actually hung out with East Coast FK8 Lawrence, and I helped him install his brake pads, and I forgot like half my tools. Mm-hmm. My brain just wasn't working. Justin says congratulations for 10K. Thank you so much. Brian says, oh, so it was basically when I said I was sick. Oh, and I was talking about Shades Wade's. Yeah, again, let's show the support to Shades Wade. He lost his DC-5. It's very unfortunate. Condolences, Shades. We know how it feels like. The door's automatic. The garage door.
Garage door.
Not much edge. Shades Wade says not much edge. Bought the car back for 500. And the insurance gave me 1,800 bucks. Not much. That's not much. Chris.
How much is the car worth?
Well, the problem with Shades Wade's car is that it's been through a few accidents.
And also, he added on a lot of aftermarket stuff, right?
Right. So the aftermarket stuff increases the value, but not in the eyes of the insurance company. So you have to buy it back, and at the very least, you have to part it out. Chris says gonna have to ship Shades to ship Shades so K-Tunes goodies, some K-Tunes goodies as soon as he gets his car up and running. Yeah, I agree. Shades can use any help we can give him right now, and you know, I actually offered my labor, so I'd go down and I'd hang out with him if we can get that car started. But unfortunately, his engine seems to have been broken, so I don't know what he's gonna do. Shades, we're with you, man.
Yellow Light Berto is on.
What's up, Berto?
I got a red Type R now, my third one.
Oh my
And
God.
then at 163 miles, I got the damn grind.
Oh man,
What a shame.
you gotta get the modified clutch master cylinder, Berto.
He's on his third Type R.
Yeah, he's crazy. Red is a good color though. Red is a good color. I can't blame you. Edge says, hope you can get some of the time stuff Shades, maybe stereo and stuff.
I don't recall how high the water got.
Yeah, stereo's all good, but yeah. So Shades cylinder number 3 had only 30 psi when they did a compression test. That's not good. So
He's looking for a righteous replacement car.
he think he found it.
What car is that?
What car is that, Shades? I want to know.
Justin says, it's okay, we can't expect you to upload stuff when you're feeling bad.
Yeah, not being able to upload stuff made me feel worse.
Yeah.
Like, ask Jane. Like, I enjoy uploading videos and editing and making videos for you guys. I really do. But I just felt horrible. I just couldn't, and it just made me feel worse. ¿Qué onda, Mighty? What's going on, man?
Congrats.
Thank
on your
you. I
brother.
appreciate it. And thanks to you guys, man. 10K. That's not, nothing to scoff at. That's a good milestone in my opinion. That's pretty good.
Brian says, congratulations, great content here.
Thanks, Brian.
Wing King.
We got Corey on the line. Wing King, what's going on, man?
Desmond says, congrats. Shay says,
King Willie.
King Willie in the house.
Eric, thank you.
Shay says, darkness. Matthew says, you're very welcome. Congrats on 10K.
I appreciate it.
Eric says, it's home.
Yeah.
Christopher says, nice, great choice, bro. Great choice on the...
What I'm doing with the Type R, I'm gonna make it into a race car.
Shade says, what's good, Chris? And Brian says, Civic Type R is already a race car.
I'm making it faster. I'm gonna make it more reliable in terms of overheating issues. And I'm gonna add a roll bar to it with the harness and all that good stuff. You guys are gonna. It's gonna be a lot of fun the next year and a half. To convert the Type R straight into a race car and do it myself, basically with your guys' help. By you guys watching the videos, you're funding this race car build. It's the craziest thing ever. Most people have to get like sponsorships from big corporations, and they can't be unbiased. But I'm doing it all through you guys, so we're gonna keep doing it.
Christopher says, what's up, bro? Carlos says, made it to the live, and the first thing I heard was Type R will be a race car.
It will be a race car. I mean, we've decided. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense to not make it a race car. Like I'm gonna use the Prelude as a race car as well. I'm gonna get my skills better. But I think the Type R is such a good car to race with. It's gonna be insane to build it up a little bit and just compete with it and see what it can do against Mustangs, Corvettes, and faster cars, So it's gonna be pretty sweet.
Sean says, congratulations on the 10K, but you do need a truck.
Truck is definitely on the docket. I'm actually gonna revisit the Ridgeline. So I'm actually gonna go drive it again, do another video. I'll do a Tacoma. We'll do a Tacoma, F-150, Colorado, the Ranger when it comes out, if it comes out soon, because I really want this truck. And what else? What other trucks should I do? Colorado, Tacoma, Ranger. I mean, maybe a Ram. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Rams. You guys can prove me wrong though. FK is gonna be great, says Shades.
Christopher says, when you get your car up and running, I'm going to ship out some goodies you can use on your car, bro.
That's for Shades.
For Shades, yeah. Shades says, thanks, dude. Christopher says, don't thank me yet. And it's totally fine, bro.
Shades, we gotta get your car running, man. We gotta get something going. Like I said, Shades, happy to help.
Danielle says, listening Radio Rusai, and watching your live in the middle of nowhere.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah. Edge says, I know who'll make a great shift knob.
I know Edge does. But I actually I have one shift knob I use in all my cars. I haven't put it into the Type R yet because the company that made that shift knob stopped making them. So I don't know how I'm going to get another one. I'm trying to see if one pops up on eBay. I may have to we'll see what I do with it. You'll see a video on it soon.
Matthew says, road to 20K.
That's right.
Yes,
Road to
we are.
100K. 100K.
Well, 50K is the next milestone.
Yeah, 50K is the next big milestone for sure.
Shay says, Wegman VIP.
Yeah, I
That's
love
us.
Wegmans.
Brian says, I can remember you almost wanted out of the Civic Type R due to the grind.
Yeah.
That CMC made all the difference in the world.
It made all the difference.
Yes.
And people are saying that, oh, it's untested, blah blah blah. Listen, the CMC makes such a big difference in shifting. It's night and day. Like the way that it just completely disengages the clutch immediately instead of having to wait for it to disengage the clutch after you press your foot in. It really makes shifting a lot better. We haven't had not one grind. I've raced it,
lockout.
track days, hot days. You know, I've done all kinds of tests on it. Never had a lockout either. I forgot about the lockouts. I haven't had a lockout either. It's amazing.
Winky says, Edge, who does? Makes a best shift knob.
Edge
does.
Edge does. Brian does.
Louise Cruz says, I was looking at Type R, but I just end up getting in a Core Sport.
That's a great car.
It's a nice car.
I test drove the 1.5T. I gotta go back to Honda of Hackettstown. It's been quite a while.
Yeah. It's been a dormant winter.
Right, and I have to go back to them and test drive a whole bunch of cars I haven't test driven yet.
Edge says, yummy eggs.
A lot of eggs.
Justin says, the Core Sport is awesome. Shay says, MTV Cribs, Flying Conto
That's
edition.
right.
Winky says, 6B Sport with 2.0 Luis.
That'd be sweet.
Brian says, Gato Fridge, LL.
Yeah.
Everyone says, LL, and then Winky says, Cola.
Yeah, I don't buy brand name crap. It's all Wegmans brand or generic.
Brian says, Wegmans approved.
I'm not a brand whore, I guess. I'm not.
Winking says, eggs and beer. That's all you need.
That's right.
Danielle says, you have a lot of stuff in your fridge. I don't even have a fridge at home. I only have freezer, but my Mazda and Mercedes has fridge.
Well, you live in your trucks, Danielle, so you don't have to worry about a fridge.
Matthew says, I love coffee, but I love my Tivana. Tea.
Tea.
Nice.
She loves her tea too.
Yep. Christopher says, it's a cat. Edge says, nice.
UATD?
UATD.
I don't know what that is.
Brian says, it's gato.
It's a gato. It's a loon.
Yes.
Look at him. He loves
looking out the
looking out the window.
His personal forest. Matthew says, looks like my cat, Cody. It's a tuxedo cat. Justin says, very nice yard, Gato. I'm jealous. Lewis says, 1.5. No one could.
No one
could
2.0
not
T.
find me 2.0 T.
It's rough.
6 speed. Yeah.
Better than Fortnite is PUBG. I like PUBG better than Fortnite. I don't like Fortnite's animations. I hate them. What is Xbox? Daniel, an Xbox is a little console. It's kind of like a computer.
Gaming system, right?
It's a gaming system to play video games on.
Christopher says, yes, they are adding a new war battle game mode now on the PUBG.
Either PUBG or BF1. What do you use for editing software? I use Premiere Pro. But
Adobe Premiere Pro.
Adobe Premiere Pro. But I might be getting a MacBook Pro at some point and switching to, what is it, Elements? Whatever video processing MacBooks uses. I hate MacBooks, by the way, but it's just...
For editing.
It's so much smoother with editing. Because I'm going to be moving to 4K within the next 6 months. I mean, I really have to. I really have to move to 4K. And in order to do that, I really have to upgrade my computing power. I don't feel like upgrading my desktop, so I might just get a MacBook Pro and install and use the MacBook just for video editing. Yeah.
Mr. 67 Bam says, morning from the land down under.
Australia. I love Australia. I actually was invited to go to Australia again this September. But I don't think we're going to be able to make it. Yeah, it's going to be rough. Tough.
It's a long trip.
It is.
Apollo says, what do you think Honda will do for the 2019 or 2020 Civic Type R mid-cycle refresh? If so, what do you think the changes will be?
I don't think they're going to refresh it. I think they're selling so well. The demand for the Type R is so high. I doubt they'll change much. They're going to change. You'll see changes in the Civic sedan and the Civic coupe first. And then the year after, you'll see changes in the Civic hatchback. And I really doubt they're going to do a mid-cycle refresh on the Type R. It's too special of a car. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. They might just do like an FK, like a slightly updated or slightly different Type R. Again, we'll see if they're going to update it. I mean, there's a list of gripes that owners have that I'll be sharing with you guys too soon. There's like 5 or 6 things that people really complain about, and it's gonna be hard to change those things. One of them is like, for example, the air conditioner just sucks. Like it doesn't cool down enough, and part of it is the seat that's cloth. It kind of hugs you.
And also it doesn't kick on. Well, because of the power, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It's not that great. But yeah, we'll see. I don't think there's going to be a mid-cycle update, at least not anytime soon. Probably after 2020.
Matthew says, I'm currently playing Forza Motorsport 7 right now, and Battlefield 4 is my favorite.
Battlefield 1942 was my favorite. That's an old Battlefield. And, I always wanted to go back into Forza because I was a big guy into, I was big into Gran Turismo 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I played 5 as well, I think. But then I started playing Gran Turismo and Forza in real life with all the cars outside and racing myself and club racing and all that. So I was just like, I want to just do it in real life.
You brought it to life.
Yeah.
Justin says,
Forza 7 is great.
Mr. 67 Bam says, mate, you have to change out those orange sidelight covers, smoke ones.
That's in the works. That's in the works for sure. I really like the smoked ones. So that's definitely coming up.
Andrew says, congrats on 10K, guys.
What's up, Andrew? You remember Andrew?
Yes. Thanks, Andrew. Daily Berto says, I am. Edge Everyday says, don't forget, I will be live at 6:30, and congrats on all of your popularity.
Thanks, Brian. So check out Edge Everyday. He does a lot of cooking stuff out there.
And he started to do, nature.
Like outdoor stuff. Yeah. He's actually in my neck of the woods recently. When we were in Dominican Republic, he was in Pocono, which is pretty close to where I am. And he does a lot of live videos and things like that. So if you want, go ahead and check out Brian Edge Every Day. He goes live on Sunday, every Sunday at 6:30.
6:30. Christopher says it's the ugly burgundy colored RSX, I bet. It's a straight car though from the looks of it.
Yeah, so Chris is always in the live streams with Shades. Shades has been looking at an ugly burgundy RSX, but it's cheap. And hey, it doesn't matter. Eventually you could
repaint it.
Or you could wrap it. Who cares? And as long as you can kind of transfer a lot of your parts over, I would do it, Shades. And if you need my help, let me know.
Shades says, haha, no, that one actually sold, Chris.
Ah, okay. Well, if you need my help, Shades, let me know. I'm down for a weekend of just wrenching on stuff. I'm always down to wrench on cars.
Carrie says, congrats, bro, on 10K.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Terry.
Everybody that's on here.
Yeah.
And her, too. Without her, it wouldn't have made it. We would never have Flying Gotso at all.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Shades Way says, I was surprised it sold, but I won't spoil it. But the car I'm looking at will make you guys forget about my last DC5.
Oh.
Is it another DC5?
Sounds like an Evo.
Ooh. Okay. Chris says, oh, what? Damn, which car are you going to buy then?
I'm going to call him up after this live stream.
Justin says, is Shades getting an Odyssey?
Odyssey!
Eric says, no, never. Shades says, LL, what Eric said.
That's pretty funny.
Chris says, or maybe keep your shell and just find a good motor? Maybe gut it. Whoa.
Well, I think if Shades is looking at a different car, I think what Shades is going to do is now part out his DC5. Yeah, it's pretty common to do that. He'll probably gain like $3,000 or $4,000 at least from parting out his DC5.
Eric says another hashtag DC5 Shades.
No, I don't think so.
Par says sorry about
Dominican Republic. I saw a few spectacular accidents when I was there. Locals there drive with a death wish. Yeah, we rented.
We experienced it firsthand.
Yeah, mopeds and all that crazy stuff.
We rented a scooter and went around town.
Yeah.
Went up the mountain.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Justin says Ridgeline versus Taco video will be awesome.
How do I do that?
You gotta borrow
I gotta do a video with the Ridgeline and then do a video with a Taco.
And then
combine them both. That's what I'll do.
Edge says I can reproduce out of acrylic. Edge says Taco all day long. Justin says no Ridgeline for the win.
I like the Ridgeline a lot.
Clark says you like the Ridgeline.
I do. It's just so it has 1,500 pounds of. I've been looking at trucks really intently the last few days. It has 1,500 pounds of payload, 5,000 pounds of tow capacity. It drives like a big car. It's got a nice V6. It's less truck-like, which can be good. I love that in-truck storage, that really huge trunk it has. I don't know. I gotta revisit all the trucks again because buying a truck is becoming very imminent.
Chris Par says a Core 1.5T manual might be my next car. It's a sweet
I like that a
bike.
lot. I like that a lot. You have to get a K tuner though. If you get a 1.5T manual to fix the rev hang.
Chris says, nothing wrong with a good old Honda Odyssey. I would love to own another 1999 and put in a nice built K24/20.
Like those guys, Boosted Boys. They put a boosted, I think it was H22. I don't know what they put in there, but they boosted a Odyssey. It was pretty cool.
Big Frog 4x4. Way to go, bro. Proud of you. Soon I have the ZR2 leveling kit install video coming.
Awesome.
Just did the install today and video shoot. Sweet.
Awesome, Big Frogs. Keep it going, Big Frogs 4x4. Another great channel. In case you guys don't remember, he's the guy I went over to Roush Creek and we did an off-road ZR2 video shoot.
Yeah.
He knows his way around an off-road vehicle and an off-road park, so go check him out if you like off-road stuff. And he has an awesome Chevy ZR2 that I really love.
Edge Everyday says, what is your screen name for Xbox? I use Photoshop Element 18.
So I don't have Xbox. Well, I had an Xbox 360. I don't know how old that is. And I had a PS4 or 5. Man, I don't remember. I've been out of the console game for like 5-6 years now. I literally lost my PlayStation, my PS4, PS5. I lost it somewhere. And my Xbox 360 is sitting in a box because I was giving it away, and the friend that was supposed to pick it up, he never picked it up. So it's just sitting in a box in a basement somewhere.
Justin says, the Civic sedan has weak AC and heat, unfortunately.
They're very weak.
Yeah. Well, is it because of the engine? It doesn't kick
It's
in
the
right away.
It's the efficiency of the engine.
Right, because it doesn't want to, waste all the power on AC and heat.
Alex says, are you enjoying the tune for daily driving?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my God, I love
We had a blast.
K-Tuner completely transforms the cars. I mean, it completely transforms the car. I love being able to just switch it up. Comfort mode does a factory plus tune. Sport mode does the stage 0, and if I want to go crazy buck wild, I'll do the plus R mode. That'll give me the stage 1. It's just, I love K-Tuner.
Edge Everyday says, BF is my favorite video game overall.
Battlefield.
Battlefield.
I'm actually gonna play some afterwards.
Brian says, did you guys have pool damage from the March storms? I can't remember.
Yep, still damaged.
Still damaged.
A tree fell on it.
Edge says, what was the accident you had in DR?
Oh man, I wouldn't even go into it. It was a lot. A lot of things happened.
Danielle says, I maybe buy Volvo FH from 2004 to 2013.
How many trucks do you have, Danielle? I think Danielle's like collecting big semis. He has like 3 already or something.
Edge says, the sad part is you have ruled out the beast of a truck, Tundra.
I just don't like the miles per gallon. It's like 13 miles to the gallon.
Yeah.
That's atrocious.
It's not very practical for daily driving.
No, and I want to drive this truck more than other trucks, and for the capabilities that it has, the gas mileage is not really justified. You know what I mean? If it had 1,000 horsepower or something crazy, okay, I would live with 13, 14 miles to the gallon. But when I have a 335D that gives me 35, 40 miles to the gallon on a good day.
You can't really compare a sedan
I know,
to a
but
truck.
I know, but it has like 400 horsepower, 600 foot-pounds of torque. And then if you look at the Colorado ZR2, ask Big Frogs, he's getting like 24 miles to the gallon. Something ridiculous. His wife is at least, or whenever she drives it. That's pretty good. I can live with 20 miles to the gallon on a truck. I don't really like Fords. Gear Runner has kind of taken me away from the F-150s. I'm still going to look at it again, but I've heard bad stories from the F-150s. I got to look at the new Silverado as well, to see what the mileage is. I don't know. I like to have an overall package. I know Tundra drives the best. From what everybody says, the Tundra drives the best, the most comfortable.
Driving experience.
It's the best built truck as well, from what I understand. The most reliable truck. So there's a lot of good things from the Tundra, but I'm just looking for most efficient truck that I can kind of, I'll throw, if I have to, I'll just go off road. You guys see how much property I have there. I have over 20 acres, so I need something that I can go and just go off road if I need to. If I get my tractor stuck in there, I'm also gonna buy a tractor. If I get a tractor stuck in there, I can go with a truck and a winch or something to get it out.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So I need versatility in the Tundra. It's not really something. It's too big, and I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of Tundra lovers here, though. A lot.
Yeah. Justin says, when will it be a year that you've owned R? August,
Beginning of August. Yeah.
right? August.
Yeah. End of July, beginning of August.
No, not end of July.
Yeah. Well, I started looking end of July. I've got it in like mid-August or something like that. Yeah.
Soon, the R will turn 1.
I almost have 10,000 miles on the R.
Brian says, when you go from racing in VR to the real thing.
I know. The Forza thing.
Yes.
That's what I'm doing now. So I'm racing. I have a race suit. I have the fire extinguisher on its way. You guys will see it. You guys will see it.
Justin says, Ridgeline gets much better MPG than Tacoma too.
It does. It does. Big difference.
Big Frost says 27.7 miles per gallon.
Oh my
average
God.
Right now, summer fuel.
Are you crazy?
Compared to what, 13?
13
in
or
the
14
Tundra?
in the Tundra?
Yeah.
Man, that's a big difference.
Yeah.
And with the ZR2, I love diesels.
The off-road
Capacity.
capability too.
And then I don't know if I'm gonna wait till the warranty runs out or not, but I'm definitely gonna mod it. I'm gonna tune it, take off all the emissions nonsense, just remove it all, and it'll give me even more miles to the gallon. It'll give me more torque. It's just a lovely engine. I've been looking into the ZR2 engine, and that Turbo 4, you know, it has been in India. It's been used in the third world for a long time, and that's really good in terms of longevity. So I don't know. I'm definitely gonna look at the other trucks because let's say I love the Tacoma. It's a really cool truck, really reliable, great resale value. So you know, I can't discount the Tacoma at all. So I really got to look at all trucks still.
Brian says when your truck drinks more fuel driving to the track than your race car does racing the track.
I know.
That's ridiculous.
Actually, so on the last track day, I got 12 miles to the gallon on the Type R, which is not that far off from the Tundra.
For Tundra
And
on a daily drive.
And I'm literally flooring it. You know, I'm going
crazy.
And there was some highway back and forth included in that, but I mean that's a big difference.
Yeah, the irony.
Yeah, I know.
Edge says, I agree, but I love my truck. You can easily get something else. Something else that will do same thing. I think the ZR2 will be a front runner for what you want.
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. And right now, the deals that I'm seeing on the ZR2s, they're just giving them away. You can get them for like 38,000.
Yeah, 10K below.
10K below MSRP.
Yeah.
For the big cab, a crew cab or whatever they call it, and the diesel. I mean, 38K for that?
You can't beat that.
No, that's really good. I don't know. So we'll see.
Danielle says, 3, I maybe hire one worker because I am using only my Mercedes now, so Maz and Scania are just standing there.
Wow, that's a lot of trucks.
Or I have like 4 trucks because the 4th is my dad's old, but it's deep in river.
It's deep in a river?
So it's sunk into a river.
That's what it sounds like.
We have Throb Nation on.
Ah, Throbber, what's
Rob,
going on? Thanks for joining in.
How's everything? 1992 Caleb says, hello, been a while. How's it going, Gato Squat? Question, do you think Rimis is actually worth for the cost?
It depends on what you're used to the Type R is. So I mean, I've answered that question a few times, but for you, Caleb, I'll answer it again. It depends on what you want your Type R. If you want your Type R to be like an all-around daily race fun car, and you have the budget obviously to spend on the Remus, it's really hard to beat the Remus. It sounds amazing, and you can quiet it down when you're just getting groceries or when you're coming in at 1 o'clock in the morning. You don't want to bother the neighbors. You don't want to wake up your wife or whatever it is. You can quiet it down.
Want to sneak back in.
Right, or you want to sneak in or something. You know, if you have the in-laws in the back and you want to quiet down the exhaust, if you have your boss in the back or something, you can.
It's awesome because you could mute it.
Right, like mine, I have the muffler delete. It's not that loud, but you know, we're coming back from groceries, and you can definitely like hear a little bit of a drone. Not much of a drone, but you can hear it. It's.
And it's done. You can't really.
I can't change
down.
that. I can't change that. With the Remus, it sounds amazing. It looks amazing. I think it looks really good with the carbon fiber tips, although it's not really my thing, but a lot of people love it.
But the best part is you can adjust the volume.
Yeah, so it's worth it if you need it for that. If you have other cars, like say if you have another daily driver that you drive, then I wouldn't get the Remus. I would just straight pipe it or something.
Brian says, "Hey Throbber." Justin says, "I'm getting 26 miles per gallon in my Odyssey."
Nice.
Nice.
I'm actually thinking about side piping or something, the Type R. What do you guys think about that? Just
Side piping?
yeah, just making it obnoxiously loud. Just
Oh my
when I make it into a full race car, when I acting after the cage, after I put a cage in it, I won't use it as a daily driver anymore. I'll just side pipe it. Whatever. Kind of cool, right?
Edge says, "Toyota doesn't
Hide anything away.
anything away."
Yeah, Toyota's really good. Reliability wise, those trucks are insanely good. I haven't heard any issues from Tacomas or from the Tundras. So you got to give them that. And I've always had a soft spot for the Toyota 4Runner. I've always had a soft spot for the 4Runner. I love the 4Runner. But I think I really want I think we need a pickup truck. We need to be able to throw garbage in the bed, because I mean we're in rural land here. We're literally in the mountains here, so we need something to be able to climb through things and through banks of snow if we need to, through fallen trees if we have to, all that good stuff.
Christopher says, "Nice." Edge says, "Yo, Throb." Throb Nation says, "A bit late. Got carried away sweeping." So I heard you're getting a Tundra to tow the ZR1.
Wow, that'd be sweet. Imagine if I had a ZR1.
Yeah.
I love the ZR1. So Throbber, I saw that ZR1 video you made. Love the ZR1. And I like the Tundra, like I said. It's just the miles per gallon, man. It's just too low.
Danielle says, "It's because my dad fell through the
Oh,
ice
I
with
remember
the-"
that. Okay, I remember the picture on Instagram. That's crazy.
Rock Nation says, "Hey Edge." Justin says, "If you have the ant that talks your head off in the back seat, you can make it louder."
with the Remus exhaust. Hey,
Rock
Brian.
Nation says, Brian says, "Looking forward to the mods on your new Civic
Type R. That's CCR, yeah.
CCR. Christopher says, "Cyberpunk 2077 is coming for Xbox One."
What is that? I have to look into that.
Cyberpunk.
I'm a PC gamer, so I play games on the computer now, just on a desktop. I don't really have. I spend like an hour or two a week sometimes playing video games at most, or nothing at all. Sometimes I'll have like a marathon of 4 hours of playing, but that's rare. So I just use the PC. So whatever comes out for PC, I'll get.
It also depends on if your friends are on too. So
Right.
Play group games.
I only really like to play with groups. So like PUBG, I would only play if at least 2 other friends are willing to play with me.
Edge says, "Loved my 4Runner. I had it for 12 plus years and it still runs."
Yeah, the 4Runner is great.
Nice. Brian says, "CSH is Robert Civic."
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
We were talking about it. So
Rob traded in his Type R for a sport hatch.
honestly, Throbber, Throbber asked my thoughts on his Civic hatchback.
Back into sport.
My thoughts on that, Throbber, is I think you made the right choice. I think
It's the perfect car for you. It's the right car for you.
Look what we have here. Look what we have here.
Hello, kitty. Don't scare him away.
I won't.
Hey, that's my pants. Not your scratching post. No.
So, my thoughts on Throbber getting into a Civic Sport hatch. Man, I think you made the right choice, because the Civic Type R really isn't for everybody. And honestly, if I wasn't taking my car to the track day, I wouldn't have gotten a Type R. Like, the Civic Sport hatch is such a good car for the money. It's ridiculous. Like, it's great gas mileage, great engine, great shifter, great pedal spacing, great space in the back, great comfort. It's a great car. I still miss it every once in a while. The simplicity of it. Throbber has hit the nail on the head as well. With a Civic Type R, parking is an issue. Like, you got to be careful where you park it. You got to always worry about it. Oh, should I drive it to the city? Am I going to hit a giant pothole? Am I going to, someone going to hit me? It's a valuable car. And when you get into a valuable car, you care about it too much. And you can't not care about a Type R. With the Civic Sport hatch, it doesn't matter. Somebody sideswipe it, it's just a car, we'll get another one. And yeah, so I think Throbber, you're making the right choice with that. If you're not going to take it to a track, you have an amazing platform to build. To modify. I mean,
lots of things to work on too.
Because and Throbber said this on his video. You can modify the crap out of a sport hatch. I mean, you could do sway bars, you could do suspension, you could do appearance, you could do a tune, you could even throw a bigger turbo. PRL has a turbo kit and a K-tuner tune to push the Civic hatch to 400 horsepower. I gotta make a video on that. I gotta update you guys on this stuff. I feel like I haven't been doing news enough, nearly enough. I missed the Civic Type R pickup truck. I meant, the 400 horsepower 1.5T. That 1.5T motor is amazing. You gotta upgrade the clutch. I mean, you could put a Type R wing on there. You could do some accents. I mean, you could do so much of the Civic Sport hatch. With the Type R, you could upgrade the cooling and do a tune. But that's really it.
Unless you want to go for cosmetic stuff.
Right, but even with the cosmetics, it's difficult because it's already done. Like you have the stripes, you have the wings, you have the.
You could always go carbon fiber. That's what most people do.
Yeah, it's expensive though, right? So I think Throbber, I think he made the right choice, and it's going to be very interesting to see what Throbber has with the Civic Sport hatch, what he does to it. I know he has a lot of plans. He already tinted it, from what I understand. He's going to put in those wheels. I would Throbber, I would upgrade the brake pads on your Type R. Well, that's something I would do. I don't think you need to do that, Throbber. But if I were you, I would upgrade the brake pads and the brake fluid because that's one of the biggest downfalls of a Civic hatch when you're driving it fast. I would get a K tuner, I think, to fix that rev hang, unless you like the rev hang.
Well, you could go with Honda too if you want.
And no. For the 10th gen Civic, K tuner all the way. For the other platforms, Honda does a really good job. But for the 10th gen Civic, K tuner is it's on its game. They're working really hard for the 10th gen Civic stuff. Anyway, so let's go back to the comment. But yeah, Throbber, I think you made the right choice.
Chris says it's an amazing looking new game, the Cyberpunk 2077. Shades says, why no more Type R? Shades, where have you been?
Yeah, where you been, Shades? Yeah, Throbber traded his Type R for basically the same
Going
exact.
back to Sport Hatch.
Yeah, the same color and everything he used to have.
Edge says, I used to spend 20 plus a week playing games, but now YouTube took all the time.
Nah,
Brian says, I think you demonetized yourself, Throbber.
that's pretty funny.
Edge says, Throb will be so much happier with the Sport Hatch.
I
Very
agree.
true.
I agree.
Brian says, lots of Civic Type R fanboys are triggered. Edge says, the Type R is a niche car. It's very true. Justin says,
Well, back to the triggered point, the Type R,
it's complete, I don't know.
there's a certain, let's talk about the brake pads that I put on my Type R. I was just commenting to her, like driving around town with these Duralast Max brake pads, it's amazing.
Daily driver.
The braking performance is increased because in the temperature range you use as kind of a daily driving kind of thing, you're never going to get above, let's say 200 or 300 Fahrenheit in the temperature range. And if you're basically getting, when you start off, you're 50, 60, 70 degrees Fahrenheit. And most of the higher performance brake pads don't work very well at those low temperatures.
Yeah.
But these brake pads work beautifully, and they last a long time. They're easy on the rotors. The Duralast Max.
Yeah.
Easy on the rotors, and it's all about the use case for your car, similar to what Throbber is doing with his Civic Sport hatch. His use case is he wants a fun car. He can roll the gears. He can shift the gears himself. Reliable. He wants something that he can accelerate whenever he wants to. He can use it as a hatch whenever he wants to. Has good styling, which it's subjective, but I think the hatchback looks great. That's again my opinion, but I think it looks great.
Now, will those brake pads fit on the Sport Hatch?
No, they're completely different brake pads. If I were to get a Sport hatch, I would get the Duralast Carbon brand pads.
Would that be an upgrade?
That would be an upgrade. Yeah.
Okay. Throg Nation says, I'm gonna play with the Sport. So many things.
Can't wait to see it, Throbber. Really excited.
Brian says, I'm going to go with a Sport Hatch or AW all-wheel drive. Can you convert? I mean.
No, you can't convert it all. I mean, you can, but it's prohibitively expensive. All-wheel drive, a WRX maybe. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the WRX anymore. The newer ones. I love the old ones, but they just don't do it for me anymore.
Danielle says, no, that was Nikolai's truck. My dad is already dead. He fell a long time ago, little later when the great and big Soviet Union had collapsed. Oh,
Wow,
sorry
okay.
to hear that.
Yeah, we saw his friend's truck fall through the ice too.
That
It's
was
dangerous out there.
Yeah.
Siberia.
Throb Nation says, LL Brian views have actually gone up.
Good.
Nice.
Very good.
Brian says, that's good. LL. 1992 Caleb says, what's your dream set of wheels for the Type R? No budget. Oof. No budget.
The NK race wheels, like the really lightweight, like 16 or 17 pounds per wheel, 18 inch, with a 35 millimeter offset, which is a great offset because it kind of pokes out, 8.5 inch wide. Or do they come in 9 inch wide? If they come in 9 inch, I would get a 9 inch wide so I can get a giant tire on there. I would get a 265 or 275 width tire on there. I mean, that'd be my dream. The Type R does really well with good tires. You guys remember the Hoosiers on the Type R? I love the Hoosiers.
Brian said, so many mixed views in your comments section talking about Throb Nation.
Right.
Chris says, but the Civic Sport Hatch doesn't have an LSD though, right?
No limited slip differential. That's why for track day or autocross use, you either get an SI or a Type R. The hatch is, if you're not really a track day guy, and from what I understand, Throbber is not really a track day guy. He's not really interested. Tracks are far for him. He's more of a performance for the street. And there's no problem with that. I think Throbber's better served by the Sport Hatch.
Can you, Chris also asked, can you buy an aftermarket one for it now?
Limited slip differential?
For the Sport Hatch?
I don't think, I haven't seen one. There will be though. I mean, for sure, there will be an aftermarket one. And actually, maybe the SI transmission fits on the. I mean, I wouldn't see why not. You can get a wrecked SI. I'm sure there's some out there.
And then just take that.
Take the transmission off of it, put it into the Sport Hatch, and you got your limited slip differential.
Rock Nation says, thanks, Gato. Lots of great ideas. Justin says, Gato, when will you get another Sport Hatch?
When the used prices go down enough, where I can just buy one and just use it as like a whatever, like a throwaway car.
As a daily beater.
I don't know, something crazy. I'll probably end up racing that as well.
Brian asks, do you still get a brake squeal, Elias?
Not at all.
No more.
Not even a little bit. Not even if I try. Like I'll try to get it to squeal.
When you were bringing it in, I didn't hear anything.
No braking squeal. So I bet you have to bed in every time you change pads, you have to bed them in. And when I was bedding them in, you have to brake really hard.
Well, you go really fast.
And then brake really hard.
And then brake really hard.
Never to 0, but brake really hard. So 70 to 20, then back to 70 to 20, 70 to 20 to 4 or 5 times.
4 times, right? You did that 4 times.
Right. And then, no squealing at all. Like nothing.
Nope.
Nothing at all.
Perfectly quiet.
Which is great.
Brian asks, using Duralast sports pad?
Duralast Max is the exact branding from AutoZone. Pretty cheap. It was like $50. It's like 50 or $60. Lifetime warranty, which ask your local AutoZone dealership. But I'll give you guys a little secret since we're 53 minutes in, and it's only you guys that are gonna get this far. My AutoZone said, you buy this set of pads as long as you own your car. You will never have to buy pads again, because as soon as the pads wear down,
Take them off.
take them off,
Bring it back.
bring it to AutoZone. They give me fresh ones for free
Yep.
for the lifetime of the car. And I'm like, so I asked them, I'm like, so if I go take these to the track and I wear them down
in like 2
2 weeks,
2 laps, yeah.
2 weeks, let's say, they're like, yeah, we don't care. They said.
We don't care what you use it for.
So that's what I said at the end of the Duralast Max review. I said, go ask your AutoZone about the lifetime warranty. I don't know if every AutoZone does this, but my local AutoZone definitely 100%. It's like, that's their selling point. Oh yeah, get the Duralast. So the Duralast Max and the Duralast Carbon are lifetime warranty. So I have the Duralast Carbon for the Prelude. They're more metallic. They're actually a better track day pad. And also, again, lifetime warranty. Insane. It's insane.
Never had to pay for another set of
Never
brake
paying for
pads
another set of
again.
brake pads for the Prelude ever again. I'm gonna get the same for the WRX. I'm gonna get the same for the S2000. I have some for the Type R, and I'm getting the same for the BMW when time comes up.
Desmond says, hey, Throbber. Busmaster99 says, why don't you have a community tab yet?
I don't know. I have to look into that. Like
that?
community tab is like, it's like a live, like a feed where you can talk. I can put in a comment, and I can put polls. instead of a video. Like it'll show up on people's feed. So I'll have to take a look at that. I think now that I have 10,000 subscribers, I can get that. So
Probably, yeah. You just reached it today.
yeah, so I'll definitely look into that.
Brian says, nice on the Duralast Max Pad.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
The lifetime warranty.
Yeah.
1992 Caleb says, asked your favorite summer tire. I'm thinking for a wheel tire setup for my M240i.
Ooh, Firestone Firehawk Indy 500's the best summer tire for the money.
There you go, Caleb.
I can't recommend it enough. I love that tire. It's basically it is last year's RE11s. So if you know the Bridgestone RE11 tire is in a really, really good tire. It's a 300 treadwear tire, so it's a really good tire in terms of grip. And they just rebranded the RE11 to the Firestone Firehawk Indy 500s. Make sure the Indy 500s, make sure the summer tires with 300 treadwear. I love that tire. I'm gonna get a set for the S2000 at some point. I want to get a set for the Type R as well. I love them for the summer.
Cool. But Busmaster99 says, community tab becomes available once you reach 10K.
Awesome. I'll open up
Yep.
like it's right now, basically.
Danielle says, but yep, I continue my trip to Postluck.
Wait, can you to Pozolok Kaminusitetchiski.
This is the garage. Bye. Safe drive.
Thanks for joining, Danielle. I keep tabs on you on your Instagram, so keep safe, my friend.
Yes. Gear Runner says, hey Gato, sitting outside eating. Just wanted to stop by and say congratulations on 10K subs. That's
Thanks.
awesome.
Thanks, Gear Runner.
Thanks, Gear.
I really appreciate it.
Edge says, okay guys, listening still, but getting ready for my live stream. Hope to see you there. Have a nice night and welcome home.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Edge.
Glad to be back. Glad to be doing videos again with you guys. Glad to be talking to you guys again. It'll be pretty good.
Christopher says, I just got in my
Dureza DZ102s. Really good tires. Those are really good tires as well. But my favorite for the money, I mean, if you guys haven't guessed, my channel's theme is always performance for the money. So let's say I can get 90% of a performance for 50% of the price. I'm going for that one instead of getting the 100% performance. So like my Hoosier tires, they're used Hoosier tires. So I'm only gonna get like 80% of the performance, but I got them for like 20% of the price. So that's always what I'm gonna get, and I recommend you guys do the same. So I think we're done here, right?
Yep. Justin says, thanks for the updates. Glad you're feeling better.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it again.
And Gear Runner says, got to go, but don't forget everyone to hit that thumbs up.
Oh yeah, hit the thumbs up, guys. And again, thanks for all your support. Jane, thanks you as well.
Yep. Thank you.
And I'll see you guys soon. And I'll end with a little video of the Looney sleeping. The napping cat. Instead of the flying cat, the napping gato. No, he opened his eye. Thanks, guys. Say goodbye, Looney. He's like, leave me alone.
Right, we'll see you next Sunday at 5.
See you next Sunday at 5, guys.